Hey, it's Gavin here, and I'm talking about all things automations and integrations. So, what I wanted to talk about today was how do you use an API? So, I've got other videos explaining what is an API and various other things you kind of need to know. But this one is going to be how do you actually use an API now that we know what it is and we found out one that we want to use. So, let's just jump right into that. So we know what an API is and we know which one we want to use. So the question is, how do we use it now? So there's often multiple ways to use an API. Well, it's actually kind of just like two major ways. So the two major ways are you either know someone or you are someone who does a bit of coding and you can code up a script or something custom that is going to be able to use that API and is able to talk its language and is going to be able to send the API everything it needs to allow you to do the actions you want or to get the information out that you want. And then the second way is using services like Zapier and Integromat. So these are the two pretty much most popular ones. You probably came across them. Zapier is probably the bigger one that you've heard of. But what they're doing is they basically have taken away the need to get someone to custom create this code that's going to be able to speak with the API. And what they've done is they've gone and done that custom way to speak with all these APIs for thousands of APIs. And what they allow you to do is just with a nice user interface, with a nice website that you can go to, you can plug into and talk with these APIs and get things out of them, send things to them. And it even further allows you to connect two different APIs together who all have their own separate sets of actions and things that you can get out of them. So you have API 1 over here, API 2 over there, and you would have Zapier or Integromat sitting in the middle of them, communicating between the two of them, and it's done all that custom speaking that someone else would need to do or create for you to allow you to do those things with the API. So that is the top level explanation of how you actually use an API. If you want to hear a bit more detail on that, so for example, because I did have someone ask me this question is, can you use any, how do you actually speak to the APIs? And if you want to do it the custom way, you can use any programming language, basically. So I use a language called Python and Django, and someone else could use something called Java or JavaScript. It doesn't matter. You can pretty much talk with an API in any programming language that you want. Obviously, with Zapier or Integromat, there is no need to think about those things because it's all just done from their website, from their web application, from their user interface that they've created for you, and they've already done all that custom connecting together and talking with the APIs. So I hope that explanation gives you a bit more context of actually what Zapier and Integromat is when people speak about it. And also, when someone talks about an API and they say API this, API that, it's like, how do I actually connect to an API? How do I use the things available in an API? So I hope that explanation clears things up for you a little bit. Hope things are good. Chat soon.